Let's be real. Some games didn't just catch up to movies, they body slammed them. Forget what you think you know about graphics. These 30 titles will throw your expectations out the window and replace them with a whole new level of realism. From breathtaking landscapes to lifelike character animations, these games will make you question if you've just stepped into a new dimension. Get ready for some jaw-dropping, next-level graphics that will redefine your expectations of what a game can look like. Dead Island 2 is an action-packed, zombie-slaying adventure set in a beautifully twisted version of Los Angeles, nicknamed Hell-A. This sequel offers players an intense first-person experience where humor, horror, and fast-paced combat collide. As a survivor of a deadly zombie outbreak, players wield an arsenal of customizable weapons and skills to take down hordes of undead in creative and visceral ways. The game features an open-world design that captures the sunny and chaotic vibes of California, complete with detailed environments and unique zombie types. It also includes 6 distinct characters, each with their own special abilities, allowing you to tailor your playstyle. Cooperative multiplayer further enhances the experience, letting friends team up to take on the apocalypse together. The Dead Island 2 Ultimate Edition offers the full experience of this thrilling zombie-slaying action RPG set in a beautifully chaotic and gore-filled version of Los Angeles. In addition to the base game, this edition includes 2 epic story expansions, House and Soleil. In House, you venture into a surreal, nightmarish villa in Malibu, while Soleil takes you to a ruined Southern California festival where you battle against an otherworldly zombie outbreak. Alan Wake 2 is a survival horror game that follows 2 protagonists. Alan Wake, a famous novelist trapped in an alternate dimension for 13 years, and FBI Special Agent Saga Anderson, investigating a series of ritualistic murders in Bright Falls. Their paths cross as they uncover dark forces manipulating their reality. The gameplay alternates between Alan and Saga, each navigating eerie environments filled with supernatural enemies. Saga's Mind Place lets players connect clues, while Alan uses the writer's room to change his surroundings by rewriting his story. The game's narrative, atmosphere, and visuals were widely praised, with many considering it one of the best horror games of all times. Sons of the Forest is an immersive survival horror game that thrusts players into a perilous open-world environment teeming with dangers and mysteries. As the sequel to the acclaimed The Forest, it continues the narrative of a protagonist dispatched to a remote island to locate a missing CEO and his family. Upon arrival, the protagonist encounters a hostile landscape inhabited by cannibalistic creatures and uncovers a deep-seated ancient secret lurking beneath the surface. The game offers a rich, expansive world where players can craft, build, and fight to survive, either solo or with friends. The dynamic season system introduces challenges such as resource scarcity during winter, requiring players to adapt their strategies accordingly. The introduction of a companion, Kelvin, a deaf and mute NPC, adds a layer of depth to the gameplay, allowing for cooperative tasks and enhanced immersion. In the depths of the Chornobyl exclusion zone, a realm twisted by radiation and anomalies, you step into the boots of a stalker, a scavenger and seeker of secrets. This vast, desolate landscape is not just a backdrop, but a living entity, shaped by the fallout of a catastrophic event that has blurred the lines between reality and the supernatural. As you navigate this treacherous terrain, you'll encounter factions vying for control, each with their own agendas and stories. The choices you make influence the delicate balance of power, leading to multiple possible outcomes. Your journey is fraught with challenges, and the constant struggle to survive in this place. Combat is a tactical endeavor, requiring careful planning and resource management. Weapons and armor deteriorate over time, necessitating repairs and upgrades. Encounters are unpredictable, driven by an AI system that ensures no 2 experiences are the same. The environment itself is a character, hauntingly beautiful but unforgiving. Amidst the ruins, you'll find moments of respite, outposts where you can trade, rest, and gather information. But the zone is ever-changing, and safety is always temporary. Artifacts of immense value lie hidden within anomalies, offering powerful benefits at great risk. In Senua's saga Hellblade 2, the story picks up with Senua willingly giving herself over to slavers, aiming to infiltrate their ranks and free those who suffer under them. A devastating storm wrecks the ships, leaving her washed ashore in a wild and unforgiving land. In this harsh world, she must face both real threats and the relentless voices and memories that claw at her mind. As she moves deeper into this broken landscape, Senua crosses paths with new companions, former enemies and unlikely allies who each carry their own burdens. Together, they navigate a world gripped by chaos, where once human giants now roam, twisted by suffering and sorrow. Every encounter with these towering creatures becomes more than just a fight for survival. It forces Senua to confront guilt, forgiveness, and the strength it takes to change. Combat is intense and focused, built around fierce one-on-one clashes where timing and precision are crucial. Without the usual screen clutter, every sound and every detail in the environment becomes important, especially the voices that murmur warnings or threats inside Senua's mind. Between battles, moments of quiet puzzle solving challenge you to see the world differently, adding layers to Senua's journey through both physical and mental landscapes. BodyCam is a hyper-realistic first-person shooter that simulates the perspective of a police body camera. Designed with a gripping visual style, the game immerses players in intense urban combat scenarios using cutting-edge Unreal Engine 5 technology. The title emphasizes gritty realism, dynamic environments, and tactical gameplay inspired by authentic police operations. Set in urban and rural locations, BodyCam challenges you to utilize strategy, precision, and quick reflexes to navigate missions. The gameplay is designed to deliver both single-player and multiplayer experiences, allowing for cooperative and competitive modes. A Plague Tale Requiem continues the harrowing journey of siblings Amicia and Hugo de Rune, set 6 months after their previous trials. Seeking solace in southern France, their hopes for peace are dashed when Hugo's mysterious affliction resurfaces, accompanied by the resurgence of devastating rat swarms. Determined to find a cure, Amicia and Hugo embark on a perilous voyage to a secluded island from Hugo's visions, all while evading relentless adversaries. The gameplay retains its signature stealth approach, with players guiding Amicia through environments teeming with both human adversaries and ravenous rats. Amicia's arsenal has expanded to include a versatile knife for close-quarters combat, a crossbow for engaging armored foes, and her trusty sling for ranged attacks. The alchemical system is enriched with new concoctions, such as tar, which can amplify light sources to incinerate enemies or create barriers of flame. Hugo's abilities have also evolved. His echo power reveals enemy positions through obstacles, and his command over rat hordes can be harnessed to overwhelm threats, though this power risks spiraling beyond his control. Light and shadow dynamics remain crucial, as rats shun illumination, compelling Amicia and Hugo to manipulate their surroundings to progress safely. The progression system rewards exploration and tactical play. The narrative delves into profound themes of family, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of hope amidst overwhelming adversity. Crysis 3 Remastered brings back the acclaimed first-person shooter with enhanced visuals and optimized performance for modern hardware. This edition focuses on the single-player campaign, delivering improved graphics and refined gameplay. You step into the role of Prophet, a super soldier equipped with a powerful nanosuit, armed with the versatile Predator bow, which can fire electric, explosive, and carbon arrows. You take on both human and alien threats. Your mission is to hunt down the alien Alpha Ceph and uncover the dark secrets behind the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Corporation. Set in a future New York City transformed into a dense urban rainforest under a massive nanodome, the game features diverse environments, from overgrown jungles to flooded streets, that serve as dynamic battlegrounds. The remastered version enhances these locations with high-resolution textures and improved lighting effects, creating a more visually striking experience. Ryse Son of Rome is a visually stunning action-adventure game that follows Marius Titus, a Roman soldier who becomes a general on a quest for vengeance after witnessing his family's murder by barbarian bandits. Set during Emperor Nero's reign, the game presents an alternate history of Rome, blending historical elements with creative liberties. The gameplay centers on Marius leading Roman infantry across various battlefields, commanding his legion, and engaging in combat using a system that incorporates quick-time events for executing finishing moves. Players can utilize a variety of weapons and tactics, with the ability to command squads and strategize during large-scale battles. The game features linear progression through its narrative, offering a cinematic experience with high production values. Control is a psychological thriller set in the mysterious Federal Bureau of Control, located in the shifting, brutalist oldest house in New York. You play as Jessie Faden, a woman seeking answers about her missing brother while uncovering the dark secrets of the Bureau. When the building is overrun by the corrupting force of the Hiss, Jessie gains telekinetic powers through objects of power, which allows her to manipulate her surroundings in combat and exploration. The non-linear narrative invites deep exploration of the ever-changing environment, revealing hidden lore, new abilities, and twisted mysteries. As you uncover the Bureau's secrets, you'll encounter complex characters and confront the blurred lines between reality and the supernatural, all while questioning the nature of power and control. In the aftermath of a catastrophic plane crash on the outskirts of Jericho City, you awaken from a coma inside a dilapidated detention facility. The city lies in ruins, with armored soldiers imposing martial law, rogue robots wreaking havoc, and a menacing nanostorm looming overhead. To uncover the truth behind the chaos, you must navigate the sprawling urban landscape, confronting formidable adversaries and colossal bosses in unforgiving melee combat. By targeting and severing specific limbs of your foes, you can acquire valuable equipment to enhance your exosuit, allowing for extensive customization of weapons, abilities, and drones. The non-linear design of Jericho City encourages exploration. Throughout your journey, you'll encounter various factions, including the military-industrial complex and the enigmatic Children of the Spark cult, each with their own agendas. Your decisions and interactions with these groups will influence the evolving narrative, leading to multiple possible outcomes. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard reshapes the survival horror genre with its bold return to core elements of terror, resource management, and atmospheric storytelling. The game distinguishes itself from previous installments by shifting to a tense first-person perspective, plunging players into a suffocating and chilling world where every creak of the floorboard feels ominous. The game follows Ethan Winters, an ordinary civilian with no combat training, who ventures into the backwoods of Louisiana in search of his missing wife, Mia. His investigation leads him to the decaying, grotesque Baker family estate, a nightmarish plantation riddled with secrets and unspeakable horrors. What begins as a desperate rescue mission spirals into a harrowing fight for survival against deranged foes, bioorganic monstrosities, and the mind-bending influence of a mysterious infection. A defining feature of Resident Evil 7 is its intricate narrative structure. Scattered VHS tapes found throughout the estate allow players to experience pivotal events from different perspectives, unraveling the twisted history of the Baker family and the origins of the bioweapon nightmare. These moments provide context to the main storyline, while offering some of the game's most intense sequences. Chordosis is a cosmic survival sci-fi horror game that plunges players into the unsettling world of alien abductions. Set in the small village of Dunahat, Hungary, the game takes inspiration from real-life UFO sightings reported in the area. Players take on the role of Sadie, a determined woman searching for her missing twin sister. With authorities dismissing her concerns, she embarks on a dangerous journey to uncover the truth behind the mysterious disappearance. Players have praised the game for its tense atmosphere, high-quality visuals, and gripping narrative. Some describe it as a mind-bending alien horror experience, with stunning visuals, immersive sound design, and an eerie ambiance that draws players in. Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden is an action role-playing game that offers a compelling narrative set in 1695 New Eden, a colonial settlement plagued by a sinister curse. Players assume the roles of Antia Duarte and Red Mac Wraith, a pair of Banishers, skilled spirit hunters, tasked with lifting the malevolent curse afflicting the community. The storyline delves into themes of love, loss, and sacrifice, presenting players with morally complex decisions that significantly influence the fate of both the living and the spectral inhabitants of New Eden. The gameplay features a dynamic combat system that combines Red's physical weaponry, including a rifle and sword, with Antia's supernatural abilities. This blend allows for fluid and strategic battles against various spectral adversaries. Players can enhance their characters by unlocking new gear and abilities, tailoring their combat style to their preferences. Exploration is a key component, with players navigating diverse landscapes and engaging in haunting cases. Far Cry 6 unfolds on the fictional Caribbean island of Yara, a nation under the iron grip of dictator Anton Castillo. Determined to restore his country to its former glory, Castillo is grooming his son Diego to follow in his footsteps. You step into the role of Danny Rojas, an orphan caught in the chaos who is unwillingly pulled into a growing revolution. After a failed attempt to flee, Danny joins a ragtag resistance and sets out to dismantle the regime from within. Yara is a vivid, divided land. Lush jungles, weathered towns, and crumbling cities contrast sharply with Castillo's polished propaganda. The action centers on freedom of approach. Guns blaze, stealth reigns, or chaos erupts with the help of bizarre, home-crafted gadgets born from Yara's resolver spirit. Everything from CD-launching weapons to backpacks that shoot rockets. Combat never demands you play one way. It hands you the tools and dares you to make something explosive out of them. Customization stretches deep, from gear perks to a leveling system that gradually expands your arsenal and capabilities. There's no shortage of side activities either. Mini-missions, guerrilla operations, outpost takeovers, and even a management layer where you direct operations across the country. Danny's arc is more than a tale of vengeance or resistance. It's a look at what happens when ordinary people are thrown into extraordinary pressure. While some elements remain rooted in familiar territory, the setting and energy behind Yara's fight for freedom give the experience a sharp, relentless momentum. In Black Myth, Wukong, you step into the role of the Destined One, a mysterious figure bound to a journey that echoes the ancient legends of Sun Wukong. Your quest is to retrieve 6 sacred relics tied to Wukong's senses, unraveling a tale that weaves myth, memory, and destiny into one. The path ahead winds through vibrant and treacherous landscapes. Each location holds its own story, secrets and threats, all steeped in the tone and rhythm of Chinese mythology. Combat demands sharp instincts and creativity. Armed with the Golden Cudgel, you can shift between 3 core stances. Smash delivers crushing overhead blows. Thrust offers speed and range. And Pillar blends offense with defense. Fights are more than just raw strength. They reward timing, positioning, and adaptability. Transformation is a central element. You can take on the form of powerful beasts, or even fallen foes, unlocking abilities that reshape how you fight or traverse the world. Shrines serve as safe havens where you can craft salves, forge new tools, and enhance your healing flask, not just to restore health, but to give it effects tailored to your style. These moments of calm are crucial to prepare for what lies ahead. Visually, the game is a spectacle, lush and surreal, filled with detail that pulls from ancient myth and surreal dreamscapes. The world feels alive, not just in motion, but in mood. The story threads are subtle and layered, revealing deeper truths about the journey and the one walking it. In the wild and mysterious living lands, a strange affliction known as the Dream Scourge spreads like wildfire, twisting minds and warping reality. As an envoy of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Empire, you're sent to uncover its origin, but what starts as a mission quickly spirals into a web of ancient secrets, fractured alliances, and unpredictable magic. The world shifts from sunlit coast to overgrown ruins and storm-lashed cliffs, each area rich with hidden paths and oddities. Exploration feels natural. Every detour might reveal something lost, dangerous, or deeply important. Combat is fluid and flexible. You can dual-wield swords and spells, mix pistols with enchantments, and swap tactics mid-fight. Whether striking fast or casting devastating magic, the system adapts to your rhythm. The use of soul-based magic adds depth, making battles as creative as they are intense. You'll meet companions like Kai, a battle-worn Almawa with his own past and perspective. These characters react to your decisions, shaping the tone and outcome of your journey. Silent Hill 2 is a psychological horror game in which players control James Sunderland, who returns to the eerie town of Silent Hill following a letter from his deceased wife. The town, once filled with memories, is now a ghostly fog-covered place, haunted by terrifying monsters. Players must move around the city, battle disturbing creatures, and search for traces of James's wife in this unsettling remake of the classic Silent Hill 2. The game delves into themes of grief and personal guilt while offering atmospheric terror and a depressive horror experience. This version of Silent Hill 2 includes enhanced visuals and updated mechanics, offering both longtime fans and newcomers an opportunity to explore the haunting world with a fresh perspective. Step into a high-octane virtual game show where global contestants vie for fame and fortune in a hyper-realistic, destructible environment. This thrilling competition unfolds in arenas inspired by iconic real-world locations, each offering dynamic layouts that shift between day and night, accompanied by varying weather conditions. The primary mode, Cash Out, pits teams of 3 against each other in a race to amass wealth by extracting cash from vaults and securing it at cash-out stations, all while fending off rival teams intent on stealing your earnings. The innovative destruction mechanic allows for the manipulation of the environment. Floors collapse, and entire structures can be leveled, creating unpredictable scenarios that demand strategic adaptability. Choose from 3 distinct builds: light, medium, or heavy, each offering unique attributes and specialized equipment tailored to diverse combat styles. The light build excels in speed and stealth, ideal for close-quarters engagements. The medium build offers a balanced approach, suitable for support and defensive roles, while the heavy build boasts superior durability and firepower, perfect for frontline assaults. Other modes like Banquet and Tournament provide varied challenges, from rapid coin collection races to structured bracketed competitions, ensuring a fresh and exhilarating experience with each match. Metro Exodus is the 3rd installment in the Metro series, continuing the gripping journey of Artyom in a post-apocalyptic Russia. Following the events of Metro Last Light, the game takes place in 2035, where Artyom and his wife Anna embark on a dangerous journey to the east, leaving the decaying underground metro to explore the irradiated world above. Unlike its predecessors, Metro Exodus features vast open-world environments, offering players a blend of linear and sandbox gameplay. The story unfolds as Artyom and his companions travel on the Aurora, a steam locomotive, through diverse landscapes like snowy forests, barren deserts, and war-torn cities, while encountering hostile factions, mutated creatures, and survivors. Gameplay combines first-person shooting with stealth mechanics, as players craft resources, weapons, and ammunition to survive. The game encourages strategic play, with environmental elements such as time of day and weather affecting combat, allowing for both stealth and direct confrontation tactics. Throughout the journey, players are faced with moral choices that impact the story's progression, and their actions can shape the ending. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle transports players into a thrilling adventure where the legendary archaeologist embarks on a quest to uncover the secrets of a global nexus of sacred sites. The journey spans diverse and historically rich environments. Each setting is meticulously crafted, offering a blend of vertical exploration and intricate puzzle solving that challenges the intellect and rewards the curious. Gameplay emphasizes strategic stealth and tactical combat, allowing players to choose between confronting adversaries head-on or employing cunning to navigate perilous situations. The storyline delves into themes of cultural preservation versus exploitation, as Indy contends with forces attempting to manipulate ancient powers for malevolent purposes. This moral undertone adds depth to the narrative, prompting players to reflect on the broader implications of their actions within the game's world. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world RPG set in the neon-lit dystopian Night City, a vast and intricate urban landscape filled with secrets, challenges, and dangerous factions. You play as V, a mercenary, navigating the treacherous world of cybernetic enhancement, corporate conspiracies, and gang wars. The game features a rich narrative where choices shape the outcome, and players can explore a futuristic city, engage in combat, hacking, and dialogue. Its branching storylines and multiple endings give it high replayability. The game has received substantial updates, including the Phantom Liberty expansion, which introduced new missions, areas, and a deepening story. The gameplay combines action-packed combat with exploration and customization, allowing players to upgrade V's abilities and equipment, including weapons, cyberware, and vehicles. Cyberpunk 2077 emphasizes freedom in how you approach missions, whether through brute force, stealth, or hacking. The immersive world is powered by cutting-edge visuals and an atmospheric soundtrack, offering a cyberpunk experience where your decisions matter in the face of a society crumbling under corporate greed and technological advancement. In nearest future, the strange celestial event disrupts the world, leading Special Agent Shelia into a high-stakes conflict that bridges two entwined realities. As the mystery deepens, ancient forces long buried stir once more, weaving a tale where cutting-edge science clashes with forgotten myth. Armed with an arsenal of fully customizable firearms and a sleek, high-tech sword, you'll weave through rapid-fire shootouts and razor-sharp melee encounters. Combat is built on rhythm and momentum, fusing precision gunplay with swift, brutal strikes to unleash devastating combos. Opponents appear in all shapes and sizes, from tactical soldiers to ancient warriors and supernatural beasts, each encounter pushing you to adapt on the fly. Whether you're blazing through gunfights on rain-slick highways, clashing with colossal bosses, or leaping across collapsing rooftops, the pace never falters. Bright Memory Infinite delivers a tightly woven, cinematic experience where every moment bursts with energy and unrelenting action. Atomic Heart is a first-person shooter. Set in an alternate 1950s Soviet Union, the game unfolds in Facility 3826, the nation's premier scientific research center. In this retrofuturistic world, scientific advancements have led to the creation of the polymer, a liquid programmable module, and a networked artificial intelligence called Collective 1.0, linking robots for enhanced efficiency. The narrative takes a dark turn when a robot uprising plunges the facility into chaos. Players assume the role of a protagonist equipped with the polymer glove, granting abilities such as telekinesis, freezing, shielding, and electricity manipulation. These powers can be combined with a diverse arsenal of melee and ranged weapons, which can be crafted and upgraded using parts scavenged from defeated robots and household appliances. The game also features quick-time events and various puzzles throughout the main campaign and optional testing grounds. Visually, Atomic Heart presents a unique and stunning aesthetic, blending Soviet-era design with futuristic elements. The art direction has been praised for its originality and attention to detail. Hogwarts Legacy takes you to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student with the rare ability to wield ancient magic. While attending classes, brewing potions, and learning spells, you uncover a hidden threat that could shake the wizarding world. Goblins and dark wizards are growing in power, and your unique gift puts you at the center of the conflict. Beyond Hogwarts, a vast world awaits. You'll explore familiar locations like the Forbidden Forest and Hogsmeade, each changing with time and seasons. The world is filled with secrets, side quests, and companions who bring their own stories and abilities. Combat requires a mix of spell combinations, well-timed counters, and the strategic use of magical tools like enchanted plants and potions. The Room of Requirement acts as your personal space, allowing you to upgrade gear, grow ingredients, and even care for magical creatures. As you unravel the mysteries of ancient magic, your choices will shape your legacy, whether you follow the path of knowledge or dabble in darker powers. In Resident Evil 4, players step into the shoes of Leon Kennedy, a government agent tasked with rescuing Ashley Graham, the president's daughter, who has been kidnapped by a dangerous cult. Upon reaching a remote village in rural Spain, Leon discovers that the inhabitants have fallen under the control of a parasitic infection, turning them into aggressive, mindless followers. As Leon delves deeper into the village and beyond, he uncovers the cult's sinister plans to unleash the parasite on a global scale, threatening humanity's very survival. The game revitalizes the survival horror genre with a third-person perspective, allowing for more precise and tactical combat. The over-the-shoulder camera gives players a more dynamic view, enabling Leon to aim directly at specific parts of an enemy's body to exploit weaknesses. One of the key features is the parry system, where Leon can use his knife to block incoming attacks, offering players a moment to turn the tide during intense encounters. Resident Evil 4 combines heart-pounding moments with psychological suspense, keeping players constantly alert and ready for whatever the village and its horrors throw at them. In Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, players step into the boots of Lieutenant Titus, an ultramarine who returns to the battlefield after a century. This time, he confronts the Tyranids, a relentless alien species driven by a hive mind, intent on consuming every planet's resources. The narrative delves into Titus's journey, exploring themes of loyalty and redemption as he faces both external threats and internal challenges within the Imperium. The game offers a third-person shooter experience, focusing on intense combat against massive hordes of enemies. Players can wield a variety of melee and ranged weapons, allowing for diverse combat strategies. The campaign spans approximately 12 hours and supports cooperative play for up to 3 players, encouraging teamwork and tactical coordination, especially when battling the relentless Tyranid swarms. Beyond the main storyline, the game features both cooperative and competitive multiplayer modes, catering to different playstyles. Visually, the game stands out with its detailed portrayal of the Warhammer universe, showcasing rich, war-torn environments. The graphics are backed by strong technical performance, ensuring smooth gameplay even during large-scale battles. Set in December 1975, Still Wakes the Deep transports players to the Beira D oil rig, stationed off Scotland's coast. Players assume the role of Cameron Kaz McCleary, an electrician confronting a catastrophic event that unleashes an unfathomable horror from the ocean's depths. This malevolent force begins to warp the rig's structure and distort the minds and bodies of the crew. The game emphasizes survival mechanics, requiring players to navigate the deteriorating rig, evade monstrous entities, and utilize stealth tactics. Without weapons or supernatural abilities, survival hinges on quick thinking and adaptability. The environment's dynamic nature, influenced by severe weather and structural instability, adds layers of tension and unpredictability. Forza Horizon 5 takes place in a stunning, expansive version of Mexico, where diverse environments like deserts, jungles, beaches, and cities await exploration. The Horizon Festival offers freedom to unlock events and races at your own pace, while expeditions guide you through cinematic drives that highlight the breathtaking landscapes. With over 500 cars and a wide range of customization options, the game lets you personalize your ride to your liking. Dynamic weather and seasonal changes keep the driving experience fresh as roads and paths shift with the seasons. Multiplayer modes offer various challenges, from cooperative races to spontaneous minigames, making every moment exciting. Forza Horizon 5 is a thrilling racing adventure that combines exploration, deep customization, and dynamic competition in a living, evolving world. Nobody Wants to Die is a dystopian narrative thriller set in a futuristic New York City in 2329, where immortality has become a commodity available only to the wealthy. The game takes you on the journey of Detective James Kara, who, after a near-death experience, is thrust into a case involving a series of murders targeting the city's elite. Kara's investigation is augmented by advanced technology and his ability to manipulate time, which allows him to reconstruct crime scenes and uncover hidden truths behind each murder. The story is heavily inspired by neo-noir films such as Blade Runner and Altered Carbon. It explores themes like transhumanism, immortality, and the moral dilemmas surrounding the potential for consciousness transfer. With a focus on narrative-driven gameplay, the game immerses players in a morally ambiguous world where death is no longer inevitable, leading to dangerous consequences for both the individual and society. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. If you're loving the videos and want to keep the energy flowing, Buy Me a Coffee is where the magic happens. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.